Welcome to our site. My name is Werner Brandmeier. I'm the founder of the Institute of Feng Shui and Geopathology here in Portland, Maine. Let me give you an idea about my background. I'm Austrian myself. I live here in America for 11 years. But I'm trained in electrical engineering, and I worked with high-tech medical equipment for more than a decade with computer tomographs, MRIs, any of those big fancy machineries in hospitals. You know, on one hand I was very interested in the top end of Western medicine, but then I also saw that with chronic and long-term challenges, Eastern medicine brings in good quality information. So I got to study some Chinese medicine, some of those principles. And now we moved into a new term and into a new dimension, what is called energetic medicine. You know? So we realize more and more that our body, our system is made out of frequencies, and that a lot of the health depends on the communication between cells in the body. And if this communication is somehow diminished or not working that well, then the body gets into trouble and gets into these long-term issues where sometimes we don't really have proper names. You know, they're called fibromyalgia, and they're called all those unclear symptoms where people are just drained, they're tired, they're exhausted, they don't function well as they should. How you can imagine this easier is an orchestra. You know, in what we try to do is we try to improve the communication between the different instruments of the orchestra. You know? And the brain is maybe the first violins, and the liver is the trumpets, and every of those parts might play their part really well, but if they don't play well together, then you have a mess on the overall performance. Geopathology.com is a website where we try to put information out to explain the causes for geopathic stress and the effects in the body. And we really try to educate at this point, and also to introduce some of our solutions. We do have tools and we do have devices, and this is where our research and our 15-year-old dealing with geopathic stress comes in. We use tools to shield a whole building from geopathic stress, for example, or we have devices, mobile devices you carry with you in order to protect your energy field. So this here is one of the house harmonizers, what we call a home harmonizer, and this product goes on a wall. It's not really working here in my hand. It needs to go flat on a vertical wall, and it shields several stories of a building from geopathic stress. Okay, another tool we use is a pendant. You know, the pendant here has a similar energetic program imprinted as the house shield, the home harmonizer, but in this time now it works on your body, on your bioelectric field. You know, there are several layers of energy fields around your body, and sometimes it's understood as aura fields. And if we put a device like this very close to the body, it doesn't necessarily have to be worn as a pendant. You can put it in your pocket, just anywhere close to your body. You can on one hand protect your energy field from geopathic drain, you know, from electromagnetic drain, from EMFs, electromagnetic fields. But also these pendants carry frequencies in them which strengthen your balance, accelerate your focus and your concentration. It's very impressive how in a second, as soon as you hold this in your energy field, your whole organization of the cells and of the communication between the cells gets into coherence and gets into order, and the orchestra suddenly gets back into tune, as if somebody knocks on a table with a conductor stick, and everybody listens back in, and suddenly everything is in tune again. So a third group of products we cover is a laser here. It's called a bioresonance laser, and you see it looks like a bigger laser pointer maybe, but we just use the laser light, the photon beam, as a carrier wave to transport frequencies, specific frequencies which we put in there on a light beam into our food, for example into a glass of water. So what we can do is we just laser a glass of water for about 10-15 seconds and infuse balancing blueprint frequencies into the food and into the water. And as soon as we take a sip of those, we bring those frequencies into our system. Within seconds, we can test the person and see how the balance improves dramatically from being pretty wacky to really strong. So I would like you to check out our website more. There are several chapters and articles, research chapters on there. So please feel free to do your own diligence, find out as much as you can. The whole idea of this website is to spread the information out, which is 100 years old in Europe, and it's very little known in America, of geopathic, of earth energies, of sick-making earth energies, and as part of that also of the big field of electromagnetic stress, which increases dramatically at the moment with all the technology we have around, wireless, cell phones, computers, and all the appliances in your house.